If you look at the grid for the World Endurance Championship, you see close to 100 drivers and over 30 teams. And in the European Le Mans Series, we see 125 drivers. Oddly enough, out of the 225 drivers, only 5 of them are women, and it's the same 5 women driving between the WEC and the ELMS. So let's take a look at these ladies who don't give 2 biscuits about driving with the boys. First, we have Lilu Wadoo. I think I said that right.
Lilu Wadoo.
Oh good, I did. This French driver has only been racing for about 6 years, starting with the Peugeot 208 Racing Cup. And in 2021, after placing 3rd in the ELF Europa Cup, she was picked up by Richard Mille Racing, who in that year had an all-female lineup. In 2022, however, it would be a mixed bag of drivers. Here's what she's been up to with her feet firmly planted in the LMP2 class. The first 2 races were meant for her to have some fun and to get used to the LMP2 platform. She drove at the 1,000 miles of Sebring and placed 12th, and in the 6 hours of Spa, she placed 8th. The 6 hours of Spa was even more impressive with how many full course yellows they had from just cars leaving the track. She did so well in both of those races that the Richard Mille team decided to let her drive her dream race, the 24-hour Le Mans.
So Richard Mille Racing team getting ready to change over from their new young driver, Lilu Wadoo.
Who did a great stint actually.
Yeah, I mean, she hasn't just been put into this car because she's young, French and female. She's young, French, female and fast.
Double stint.
That's the key.
Next, in the LMP2 category as well, we have Sophie Florsch. She is currently running the Algarve Pro Racing in the number 47 car. The 20th place driver has slightly more experience than Wadoo, even though they are the same age. She, like most drivers, started karting in 2005. She even did so well that even Red Bull was scouting her for a while. In 2015, she shifted to the Ginetta JR Championship where she was running 3rd until her budget ran dry. I think any dude with a project car can definitely feel for that.
Rookie mistakes when buying a project car.
In 2016, she moved to Formula 4, and honestly, it really wasn't that eventful for her. 2018 and 2019, she was running in Formula 3, but was a reserve driver where she only got to drive Macau, but didn't finish the race due to mechanical failure. 2021 wasn't much better for Sophia, as her season was riddled with mechanical failures in the F3 series. However, 2021 was the year she ended up joining the all-women lineup of the Richard Mille team for the WEC. In that, they placed 13th overall and unfortunately had a DNF the 24-hour Le Mans. At the same time, she was also driving for Algarve Pro Racing in the ELMS where they placed 21st in the overall standings. So far in 2022, she isn't driving for the Richard Mille team. She's focusing on the Algarve team, currently in 5th in the standings and 20th overall at Le Mans.
It's race day! Welcome to vlog number 2 of Le Mans. Oops, that was my sunglasses. Yeah.
Who are the Iron Dames? Are they women blacksmiths? Are they an elite battalion of Asgardian women? They are obviously not, but they are an all-women lineup who compete in the World Endurance Championship. They're easily identifiable by their black and pink Ferrari, and honestly, I think they called it so that guys would know when they were getting passed by a girl. The first iteration of the Iron Dame started as a project of the Iron Lynx team in 2019. This was spearheaded by Deborah Mayer, who is a Ferrari ambassador, a driver, and the new president of the FIA Women in Motorsport Commission. She did this with the sole purpose of promoting women to compete in motorsports. They didn't waste any time in their debut year competing in the Michelin Le Mans Cup and the European Le Mans Series. In the ELMS, they placed 5th in the GTE category, which is quite the feat for a debut season for a team. In 2021, in addition to their current entries, they also entered in the World Endurance Championship. That season, they managed to place 10th in the overall standings, which admittedly isn't that great, but they were also splitting their time between that and the ELMS series where they placed 7th that year. The car they drive is used in both the ELMS and the WEC, and it's a Ferrari 488 GT piloted by Sarah Bovy, Rochelle Fry, and Michelle Gadding. They all joined in the 2020 season with the exception of Sarah Bovy, who joined in 2021. Now they're up to 2022, let's see how these ladies kicked ass on the circuit to get here. First, we have Michelle Gadding, who is essentially the baby in the group and got her competitive start when she was 8 years old in go-karts. She competed in the 2010 Formula Ford, placing 3rd in the driver's standing. Up until 2018, she was competing in only a few series like the Porsche Carrera Cup Germany and the Danish Thundersport Championship. In 2018, she got the chance to drive for the LMP3 category for the Asian Le Mans Series. In 2019, she competed for Kessel Racing in the ELMS in the 24-hour Le Mans, placing 4th and 9th. She's also the first female to ever win the Ferrari Challenge Championship. In 2020, she joined the Iron Lynx team under the Iron Dames name and has continued to run with them since. Next, we have Sarah Bovy, who got her start in 2003 in karting, and after only 2 years there, she moved into the Formula Renault series. Between 2010 and 2019, she bounced from various GT series to the endurance racing series. Over the years, she had various degrees of success, hovering from 12th to 18th place in her early years. In 2020, she earned a seat in the newly formed Open Cockpit Race of the W Series. Well, new-ish, it started in 2019. Unfortunately, she only placed 19 out of 20 drivers. Once 2021 came around, she got her seat with the Iron Lynx team and has continued to drive with them during the 2022 season. Lastly, we have Rochelle Fry. She has competed in the Renault Speed Trophy F2000 in 2004, then moving to Formula Renault in 2005, placing 4th and 3rd. In 2010, she raced the Le Mans GT1 Series and the Audi R8 LMS Cup China from 2013 to 2015. In 2019, she also joined Kessel Racing for the ELMS and the 24-Hour Le Mans. She then finally made it to her current team, the Iron Lynx, in 2020. Altogether, these women are showing the racing world that women are just as competent behind the wheel as men, giving girls all around the world a team and a driver to root for. Hopefully, these trailblazing women can grab a few more podiums and get to the top of their class. Thank you for sticking around. If you want me to cover a specific team or track, just comment down below. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.